A soldier was standing at the Taco Bell counter preparing to place his order when he abruptly came to a halt. He overheard two boys conversing and decided to approach them. As he was doing so, another diner took out his phone and began filming the dialogue, leaving him and several other observers dumbfounded. Army Lieutenant Colonel Robert Risdon had no idea he was being watched, let alone recorded, when he went to a Taco Bell in Mobile, Alabama for dinner. The soldier had drawn the attention of Jason Gibson, who was sitting alone and eating his dinner. Risdon and Gibson noticed two boys running around in front of the restaurant right away. Risdon wanted to ask the boys a question after hearing what they were doing. Gibson nearly choked on his taco as a result of this. Because he was astonished, he took out his phone and began recording. The two boys, ages 9 and 13, appeared to have been left alone in the fast food restaurant where they were attempting to sell some items from their home. They were raising funds for their local church by selling homemade pastries. Lieutenant Colonel Risdon didn't have any cash on him, which was unfortunate. Risdon might have simply said no, asked where their parents were, or pretended he hadn't noticed them. He couldn't, however, forget about the kids. The soldier immediately noted the youngsters were wet and cold, and that it was growing late. So he inquired if they had eaten anything at dinner. Absolutely not. Gibson recorded what happened next and was so moved by it that he posted it on Facebook and encouraged people to share it. I was in Taco Bell tonight, and two youngsters tried to make money by selling homemade sweets. A soldier asked the children if they were hungry and told them to follow him to the counter, where he would purchase them dinner. I had to record and share it, Gibson wrote in the video's caption, detailing how the sweet soldier walked the youngsters to the register and told them they could order whatever they wanted. He footed the bill for dinner. The lads danced around with bright smiles and hearts full of gratitude as they waited for their warm dinners. Risdon not only bought tacos and drinks for the kids, but he also spoke to them in a kind manner. It was, to say the least, a moving sight. Gibson was not the only one who was proud of the brave folks who serve our country wherever they are. The video moved tens of thousands of people, and they felt obligated to share it on social media. People learned more about the heroic soldier as the video circulated throughout the world. Robert Risdon was a father of two and a ranger in the United States Army. He was assigned to Fort Benning, Georgia. It was a simple decision to assist them. It was more of a reflex. It was cold and rainy, and they were hungry. They were great kids, he added, who were polite and smart. It was the least I could do for the two American teenagers. They were overjoyed to receive some food. Risdon believes the purpose of the United States Army Rangers is what motivates him to contribute. I think the best way to explain why I did it is with the Ranger Creed, which I live by every day, he explained. Never shall I fail my comrades. A statement from the Creed I believe sums up why I assisted. He said that the lads were his buddies and that it was his responsibility to assist them. Social media was flooded with wonderful comments about what he accomplished, but Risdon admitted, "I'm kind of embarrassed and humbled by the praise," but immediately added, "I don't need it. I think we live in the best country in the world with the best people, and acts of kindness happen every day," Risdon remarked. However, some people have a different perspective. In the video's description, Gibson said, "Our troops always take care of us." He then expressed gratitude to Lieutenant Colonel Risdon and begged everyone to, please share this. "I heard the little one say, 'I want to be just like you when I grow up,'" he added, and saluted him. In reality, the world needs more men like Robert Risdon. Not only will these two youngsters remember him fondly, but so will everyone else who witnessed and appreciated his gesture of generosity. He demonstrated that our military are wonderful men who care about every American, no matter how large or tiny. Our brave military personnel go above and beyond for us, both on and off the battlefield. Robert Risdon is the proof, and often the smallest things have the greatest impact, in ways we never imagined. He just had 2 individuals in mind to feed that day, but he ended up touching everyone's hearts. We should at the very least acknowledge his efforts.